3 कृषि कानूनों को वापस लेने के लिए मेघालय की वरिष्ठ कांग्रेस विधायक एम्परीन लिंडोह ने प्रधानमंत्री नरेंद्र मोदी को धन्यवाद देते हुए कहा कि मैं प्रधानमंत्री जी धन्यवाद देना चाहती हूं क्योंकि आखिर उन्होंने किसानों की बात सुनी और कृषि कानूनों को वापस ले लिए। साथ ही लिंडोह ने कोरोना आपदा के दौरान खाद्यान्नों को हर घर तक पहुंचाने के प्रधानमंत्री नरेंद्र मोदी के संकल्प की भी तारीफ करते हुए कहा कि मैं प्रधानमंत्री के संकल्प की भी तारीफ करती हूं क्योंकि महामारी आपदा के दौरान किसी को भी भूखा सोना नहीं पड़ा और लोगों के पास पर्याप्त राशन उपलब्ध था। इसके अलावा एम्परीन ने केंद्र सरकार से यह आग्रह किया कि आजादी का अमृत जैसे संदेशों को अगर स्थानीय भाषा में अनुवाद करके लोगों को बताया जाए तो यहाँ के लोग जान पाएंगे कि आखिर यह अभियान किस चीज का है, क्योंकि मेघालय एक अहिदी भाषी राज्य है और लोग ज्यादातर खासी, जयंतिया और गारो भाषा बोलते और समझते हैं।
Of the recently passed farm laws which have caused much concern across the country, we in Meghalaya also want to take this opportunity to thank the Honorable Prime Minister of this country for listening to the voices of the farmers. Distant as we may be, we too are going to be under the same purview of damage if these 3 farm laws were enacted in the country. Sorongkham, I did not get the 4th location, but this is very necessary, and we in the state of Meghalaya would like to place our record to the Honorable Prime Minister of this country, who did ensure that food reached every doorstep during the trying days of the pandemic. In fact, the one thing that my people did not ask the local representative for was the supply of rice, because every family did have sufficient quantities of rice in their homes, and we must appreciate the Honorable Prime Minister for the attention being paid to insurance of food security. So this is one thing that we clearly appreciate and ask the Government of India through the FCI to also look at a few other areas that need your immediate attention. Now, we've seen the video on fortified rice. Much appreciated. Put very simply, they want all of us to eat Cerelac kind of a rice. Now, whether or not that will be palatable by the local community is something that we need to really ask the Government of India to ensure to take or undertake a study, because in the name of the manufacturing of fortified rice, we have just seen and read media reports of leakage of FCI rice to the main market. This wise tribal man, our headman of Maulai Maudat Faqih, has very clearly simplified the issues that are there before the Government of India in ensuring that citizen participation is made operational on ground. Very interesting that this name has been selected, but like I told you, for a Khasi to remember this entire message of Azadi Ka Amrit Mahotsav is something which will be a little alien to us. So if you want people of Meghalaya to participate in spirit and letter, then give us a name which we can remember much, much quicker. Say, for example, if you talk to a Khasi, a Garo or a Jaintia and say, have you received your ration? They will understand that very clearly. But if you're going to say, Chawal Mila, then I think everybody will say, what is he saying? So, if you want to make this participatory, have your slogans, translated in different languages, so that these kinds of genuine intention of the Government of India do not go wasted and misunderstood by the people of this vast nation. The coming in of the rice from the rest of India to a state like Meghalaya is pushing out the local indigenous varieties of rice, precisely what our local headman was talking about. It would be so nice if you could have a DBT and an inclusion of local farmers who still engage in the production of local rice. Why is this important? Because in the 21st century, you are now seeing the rice available in Meghalaya, rice available in other parts of the northeastern region, reaching the national market in popularizing rice such as sticky rice and other rice, which you, mainland India, would have to go and eat in a hotel or a restaurant. These backyard farms and farmers are dying out because the quality and style of rice that is brought to be grown in the state of Meghalaya may not be suitably executed. So we need to ensure that when rice is distributed for cultivation in these parts of the country, the seed and the other facilities being provided by the government of India also promote local indigenous rice. I think that would therefore make Meghalayan farmers feel one with the entire efforts being put in by the government of India.